Welcome back, everyone, to another gym video. Gym. Back on that same shit we be on every day. Well, I guess technically not the same shit I be on every day. I guess different shit than I be on every day. Because today is chest and side delts. I feel like these lifts are starting to go by fairly quickly, which, I mean, I guess in totality it's not really that big of a deal that they're going by that fast. That just means that I'm having fun, that I'm going through them fast, and I'm going through them fast, and I'm like enjoying my time recording them and giving them to you guys. Pause. But just, I mean, just the general, like, hold on, I'm setting up the workout if you guys are wondering what I'm doing on my phone so that I can lock in when I get there. But yeah, I kind of feel like these workouts are starting to get a little bit redundant, but they're a fun redundant, if that makes sense. So I guess not redundant, I guess they're just getting repetitive, because repetitive doesn't necessarily mean cable, oops, I can't spell lat apparently. Cable lat raise, there we go. If you guys just heard by that, I'm going to be switching it up a little bit. I'm going to go with some cable lat raises for when I do side delts today. Then abs is still going to be ab crunch machine. Wait, if I can find it. Okay, so the workout is set for me. Starting with machine flies, as I do for chest days. Get a lot of blood pumping to my chest. Make sure that my chest is fully warm before I get into my heavy Smith machine incline bench set. I think I'm going to start at 2 plates today and see how it feels, and if I feel like really good, because I feel like one of the issues I'm having is I don't know why I'm not driving. One of the issues I feel like I'm having is I'm starting with the lower weight and then trying to build up to the bigger weight, whereas I feel like I should do one warm-up set and then go to my biggest weight and then drop the weight accordingly. I feel like that might be more effective, so that's what I'm going to try to do today. Is I'm going to try to do my one warm-up set, and then I'm going to try and change the weight effectively based on what I do in that based on what I do with the heavy set, if that makes sense. So basically I'm going to be going one set with 25s, then throwing onto the 2 plates and seeing how that feels, and then dropping or leaving it there depending on how my chest feels at the time. And then after incline Smith, I'm going to do that drop set of flies that I've been liking. The right in front of me, the cable flies, the ones where I'm just squeezing and then dropping the weight every time. That surprisingly has become one of my favorite parts of chest. I mean, I love pec deck a lot, don't get me wrong, but those cable fly drop sets get a burn on my chest that I have not had in, well, maybe ever, to be honest. So that's something that I definitely want to try and do more often and just keep doing, because once I can do more weight, that means the drop set can be longer. That means that I can get more burn on my chest. That means that my chest can get even bigger than it's getting right now. So ideally, I just keep doing the same workouts. I keep getting better and better and stronger, and I adjust from there and I get better from there, and everything will work out based on how much effort and work I put into this stuff, right? Like, if I'm half-assing these workouts and going 75-80% when I could be going 110, then I'm not going to get where I want to get, right? Like, there's no reason for me to slack off on these workouts. I'm going for myself. So if you're going to these workouts and you're slacking off, then you're really just only cheating yourself. There's no one else that you're disappointing by doing this, especially if it's not like for an organized sports team or for your school or whatever. Like, if you're just going to the gym to go to the gym yourself and you're not pushing it, then the only person that's going to be disappointed at the end is you. So think about it like that. Like, you never want to disappoint yourself. You always want to make yourself your top priority. And if you're at the gym and you're just half-assing it and taking super long rest periods and not doing the workout to its full completion and finishing when you have 5-6 reps left in the tank, like, I can't even imagine doing that anymore now that I've been lifting like this for so long. I cannot imagine leaving 4 or 5 reps in the tank when I know I have more. it doesn't, it's inconceivable to me. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's unprecedented to me to be able to do that to myself. So there's a truck up here that doesn't seem to know what he wants to be doing, which is a problem. You probably should do that if you're a trucker. Oh, he's towing vans. Oh, interesting. Never seen a truck towing vans before. Well, see something new every day, I guess. But yeah, let's get started with my first working set of machine flies. All right, proper warm-up complete. Time to start machine flying. I mean, this is the same thing that I start with every week, and I'm going to keep saying the same thing over and over until you guys realize how important it is to start with a squeezing movement for chest, because the amount of blood flow that I get to my chest with this movement right here is topped by nothing else. Like, the only thing that maybe fucking makes me feel this much blood in my chest is that drop set. But with the drop set, that's because I'm doing so much volume that my chest literally can't take it anymore. And that's one set of a drop set. I actually might do two sets of drop sets today, just to see if it feels or looks better in the pump. But with drop sets, it's less sets and more just fucking volume in that one set, and that's why you're getting so much burn. But here, I can do 12 to 13 reps and feel fully fucking like blood flowed in here. So while the goal is always to move a lot of weight, especially with a movement like this, the focus is really the squeeze and engaging my chest in the middle. So that's obviously what I'm going to focus on again. Even though I am doing a good amount of weight, I am still focusing on the squeeze and engagement of my chest. So here we go. Okay. All right. That was a really good set. I did do a couple more reps than I want to do for a full set. So I'm going to up the weight and then do 2 or 3 more. We'll see. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. That was more weight, but that was a really nice set. I'm gonna go back to where I had it before, even though I did do that. The first set just felt a little bit more comfortable, so I'm gonna drop that, even though I did do 8 reps. So that's the thing. Never feel bad for dropping the weight, because I know myself, and I know if I would have kept going that way, I would have kept fucking pushing it, and I kind of felt my pec a little bit tighten up right there. So I don't want to risk any injury whatsoever. So I'm more than happy to just drop the weight and focus more on that squeeze, especially with my first exercise of the lift, like the main movement that I'm trying to do to get the blood pumping to my chest. I definitely don't want to do too much on it. So we're gonna drop the weight and do 2 more. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move on. I think I'm good with the flies there. I'm gonna move on to incline bench. All right, well, not the best sign for my 2-plate set. My one with 25 was burning a little bit. I think that I just did a lot of, I think that set of flies was just really nice. And that's why I feel so freaking sore right now. So, I mean, I'm still gonna attempt the 2-plate and see how it goes, but it's not looking fantastic to say the least. But let's get a song going and let's fucking do it, man. Not much else to say. Babytron wanna come on. Nope. Fuck it. Yeah, I had a feeling I did a little bit too much. Okay, well, at least I tried it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, so I ended up just playing it safe and just saying nope, but I couldn't get that first rep up how I wanted to. So we're fine. We're gonna do probably 2 more. I'm gonna do 1 more with 1 plate, and then the last one I might throw on a 25. Who knows? We'll see. But at least 2 more here. We'll see. Okay. 1 more with the plate. Yeah, at least 1 more. Probably 2, but at least 1. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it there since I'm gonna do 2 sets of the drop set, but not bad. I wanted to do more weight, but honestly, being on the cut, I can't hope for too much on a cut because I have to remember I am dropping weight and I am losing a little bit of muscle, even though the whole point of this is to gain muscle, right? Like I'm losing a little bit because I am in a cut, so my diet and deficit is gonna take away some of the possibilities of muscle that I could gain, but let's go do these 2 drop sets and then we'll be done with chest. We'll check it out. All right, another time we do these drop sets and another time I kill every ounce of life I have left in this freaking chest. Like, I know I said this last time and I'll say it every time, but these drop sets goal is to absolutely kill what you have left in your chest. So, or not even just your chest, whatever muscle group you're using for a drop set, however much you do with that drop set, it's intended to just fucking destroy it and finish everything you have left in your chest. So same thing as always, I'm gonna really focus on the fucking squeeze in the middle and getting my chest engaged. And once I can't do more, I'm gonna drop 10 and then 10 and 10 and 10, and then we'll go from there, man. But you know, wait, let me get my fucking music right first before I start this shit. Can't go with no good music playing. Okay. Okay. 30 more. Come on. Okay, come on. Okay, one more. Okay. Dude, I'm insane for doing 2 of these. God, but I already committed, so gotta stay and freaking do it. Oh, this shit. Okay. Well, I definitely need a bit of a rest period until my next set, so give me a minute. All right, set number 2, and I'm just as unexcited to do this one as I was the last, so, God. Yo, you're all good, that's not me. I mean, the amount of pain that I felt at the end of that first set, you'd think I'd never do something like that again, but I'm mentally insane and mentally, not retarded, but mentally challenged. So, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Yes, that's true as fuck in terms of lifting. So let's do one more of these damn drop sets and then we'll check that pump. Fuck. Okay. Oh God, okay. Come on. Come on, Ty. Come on, Ty. Come here. Oh God. Come on, Ty. What are you doing? Need to come back. Come on, man. Okay. 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 Last one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. God. Fuck. Okay. Let's check the pump. God. Okay. So, I just went to try and drink some water, and I, like, even just lifting my freaking water bottle out to my mouth is causing a bit of discomfort. The landing here isn't bad in the spot. It's not the spot I'm usually at because someone's using the leg press, so I'm somewhere else, but check this shit out. I mean, you tell me, man. I'm gonna scoot up, make sure I stay in the fucking light. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all, man. With the lat spread, I'm looking a little squarish here. I mean, what do you think, man? I think pretty freaking solid. So I'm gonna move on to some cable lat raises, get those out the way, do some abs, and then we'll be freaking out of here, to say the least. But let's go do these cable lat raises. God, I'm about to look so weak. All right, I'm gonna be a little bit I'm gonna go a little bit crazy with these lat raises, and I'm going with 20 whole freaking pounds. So, man, if this ends up being ugly, I'm gonna embarrass myself. But the one thing I don't understand about lat raises with the cable is why I feel so much weaker with the freaking cable than I do with dumbbells. It doesn't really make sense to me, but you know, whatever. Okay, 12. 12, 12, 12. Now, I'm not exactly sure why I started with my right, but I mean, it felt right. I feel like my left shoulder was a little bit stronger than the right for, you know, what reasons unknown to man. But I'll do 2 more here. Those felt good. Okay. Okay, 2 more there. I like these, so let me keep them going. Man, the Juice World, RIP Juice, man. Wish we could have had him longer, man. Not even my favorite guy, but I fucking love Juice. Here we go. Okay. Okay. All right. 1 more, and then we'll be done with side delts, so we'll do some abs. Then we'll get the fuck out of here. Okay. Okay, let's do some abs, bro. All right, I'm only gonna show you guys probably just 2 of these because it's gonna be just the same shit, and I can't really put it at this angle because there's a thing in the front. So I'll probably show you guys 2 sets of this, and then that'll be it. But yeah, man, ab crunch again. Try not to focus on using your arms and pulling down, and focus on just engaging your abs and squeezing with them. So. Okay. I'll show you guys 1 more, but I'm gonna stay here for probably 3 more. All right, I've decided to show you guys my final set here, and you're in for a fucking banger because whew, I'm fucking exhausted And I'm still doing the same freaking weight that I was doing to start with, so you know, bottoms up. Last song, I want a freaking good one. Boys to Men by New Edition is one of those good ones. So, oh, here we go. Okay. Oh. All right, I'll see you guys in the fucking car. Oh, shit. Whoa. Huh. Well, I think it is safe to say that that was a pretty damn good chest day. I mean, everything about that day was pretty nice. I mean, the only thing that was a little bit annoying was the incline Smith. But honestly, I'm not too fazed by it because, like I said, I know that my strength is not increasing right now. And I mean, there's certain movements where like it's increasing, right? Obviously, but I even felt it when I was doing those hip thrusts. Even though my PR is 500 for 12, that 495 or 405 for 12 was feeling like it was pushing how that 500 felt that one day. So, I mean, it's just something that you have to come to terms with, especially when you're, especially when you're trying to be successful in your cut. Like, you have to understand that there's going to be days where you don't feel as strong and days where you can't do as much weight as normal and all of those things like that. So just because you're feeling weaker and you can't do as much weight doesn't mean that you're not making progress, because I'm making progress with my weight, right? Like that's the overall goal right now, is to make progress with my weight and drop down to 195 before I bulk back up to 220. That's where I'm at right now. That's my goal. So as long as I keep doing that and keep working at that, I'm going to be okay. Like, it doesn't matter how I get to that point and how much weight I'm moving around if I'm getting to that point. Like, even if I was doing only light squeezing sets, right? As long as I was doing them with intensity and with focus and making sure that I was getting the most amount of work in on those sets as possible, I'd be fine. So just because I can't do 2 plates on the incline Smith yet doesn't mean that I will never do them. So I'm fairly confident. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling good about where I was today. And I mean, just in general, man, like I'm proud of the progress that I've made over these past few months. And even though you guys haven't seen the whole journey of me losing all this weight, but you guys have seen kind of the tail end of it. But in March of last year, I was probably pushing 250, and right now I'm pushing getting down to 200, which is a huge achievement, and I'm super proud of myself. Like, not a lot of people have said like, oh, I'm really proud of you. Like, my mom, obviously, she's my biggest supporter, my #1 fan, so of course she's told me that she's proud of me and all that stuff. But outside of that, not many people have said, hey man, I'm proud of you, you look good. But honestly, I don't need it, because I see it myself. And there were days where I was like, man, am I ever going to see the progress coming? Am I ever going to see myself getting better, getting bigger, and becoming kind of looking how I want to look and getting to the weight that I want to be at? And I thought that I would never get there. There were days where I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm losing this weight. There's no way I'm going to look like this, look like that. But if you just don't focus on how you look for, say, a month even, maybe just 2 weeks, right? If you don't check your pump, if you don't check how you look for just 2 weeks, I promise you, you're going to be very surprised with how much different you look in those 2 weeks prior. Because even looking back on a month ago, I'm in much better shape. I'm in much better health. I'm much stronger. I look better. I look more toned. Like, it's just, it's night and day, to be honest. And I'm more than proud of myself and everything that I've done. And that's kind of the key to everything in your life, man. Just be proud of yourself and be ready to make the sacrifices and make the adjustments that you have to make in order to be successful and be where you want to be at. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to push you to get to where you want to be. No one's going to say, hey man, I think I can see you doing this. I can see you being great. Like, no one's going to do that, because they're trying to do it for themselves. And you have to be the same way. You have to put your head down and focus on yourself and focus on your grind. Because if you're focused on your grind and you don't let other people and little things distract you and pull you away from it, then your grind is going to be your focus, and your grind is going to be where you end up being successful at. And it doesn't matter what that grind is, right? Like, it doesn't have to be the gym. It can be grinding at work. It can be grinding on a video game even. Like, no matter what it is, if you stay focused and stay dedicated to what you want to do, what you want to achieve, it's going to happen. Like, there's a story, right? Well, I guess I'm not going to tell the whole story, but the basic premise of it is that if you want something and you wait for it to come to you, right, it's never going to happen. I'll kind of shorten the story. So there was a man in a town that was flooding, right, and he prayed to God. He said, God, send me a sign to come and save me. So someone came by on a bike while the water was still low and said, hey man, hop on, let's go. And he said, nope, I'm waiting for God to come save me. The water rose. About a few hours later, a boat came by and said, hey man, jump on. We'll take you to safety. He said, nope, God's going to send me something to save me. The water rose. About an hour and a half later, the water was up to his shoulders. He was treading water. And a helicopter came and said, hey man, we're here to save you, get in. He said, no, God's sending someone to save me. The man ended up drowning. He went to heaven. He asked God, God, why didn't you send anyone to save me? I prayed to you. God said, I sent you 3 signs. I sent you a bike, I sent you a boat, and I sent you a helicopter. So just think about that, man. Just because you want someone to save you or something to save you in a specific way does not mean that it's going to happen. God's going to send you what you need. Whether you take that is up to you. Take every opportunity that's thrown your way. Don't let any opportunity go to waste, because every little opportunity that you get to become better, to make more money, to be more successful, all that stuff is going to add up. And if you take every opportunity that you have and you turn it into something good for yourself, then you're going to be well on the way to being successful, man. You're going to be well on the way to being where you want to be. Even if it's not where you want to be at, man, enjoy the process. The person that loves the process is going to make it much further than the person that loves the destination. Like, obviously you're going to love the destination, but if you fall in love with the process, the destination is going to become secondhand to you, man. Even when you get to the destination, you're not going to be as worried about it. You're going to be more upset that you don't have to follow the process anymore. And honestly, the process is the best part of anything. No matter what you want to do in life, no matter if you want to be a TV broadcaster, no matter if you want to be a professional athlete, no matter what you want to do not worry about that end goal. You have to be able to work hard, even if the end result isn't guaranteed, man. Are you going to work hard no matter if the end result is guaranteed or not? Because I think I said this yesterday, but I'm not guaranteed to get fucking huge like Sam Sulek or like Joseph David or like any of these guys that I like and that I watch, right? I'm not guaranteed that. But if I fall in love with going to the gym every day and becoming better every day in my life and in my gym days, and I'm gonna just fall in love with that. And I'm gonna fall in love with how I look because I fell in love with the process. So enough for my rant tonight. I just got home, gotta go take care of my pup and hit the fucking hay. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.